I am on my way home. Oh, sugar, somebody's behind me. I'm on my way home from the bank, and the train is there, and it's not moving. It's just at a standstill. So, I'm going all the way around, because, honey, I'm trying to get back in my bed. It's cold and dreary out here on this Monday morning. I already did what I had to do, and I just want to get home. I don't know how the train just caught me like that, and it be there for a long time, and all this traffic, and people are just sitting there. This is what I'm having this morning. I'm trying to have a smoothie every day, like around this time. Sometimes I break my fast later, like at 2 or 3, but I find myself intermittent fasting, even though I'm not actually intermittent fasting. So what I'm saying, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just something in me. I eat very late in the day. I'm a night eater. I eat at nighttime. You know what I mean? So most of the times I eat at 2 or 3. Come on, people. I'm trying to catch the green light. But in here I have some sea moss, of course, to give me some energy because of my thyroid issues. I have very low energy and I get tired easily, and sometimes lately I've been falling asleep while I'm driving. So sometimes my husband drives me to where I gotta go to, but it be this heaviness, this fogginess that comes over me, and I have to pull over in somebody's parking lot and actually go to sleep. The other day I had my daughter, and I'm like, girl, she was getting up, upset. I'm like, it's 2 things. It's either we gonna pull over and I'm gonna take a nap, or we gonna crash and die, because I cannot drive anymore. My eyes are closed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't control it. It's so weird. It's just when it's time to sleep, baby, it's time to sleep. So I said, you know what? Let me start using my sea moss. So every morning I try to do, I don't know, I can't do it raw like the tablespoon. Oh my God, I tried. I'd rather have it in my smoothie. I see some people put it in the applesauce, but I'd rather have it in my smoothie. At least I'm getting a meal. So I have 2 bananas, some blueberries, mango, blackberries, I think. I forgot what's in here. And I blended that with some almond milk. Super delicious. So I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna go do some work from home. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I'm gonna make my family, because I was gonna cook yesterday, but I had leftover oxtails from when I made platters on Saturday, so I just gave them that for dinner yesterday. I don't want my food to sit in the fridge for too many days. So today I think I'm going to make smothered pork chops. I think I have stuffing home, because I can stuff the pork chops with the stuffing and then smother them in cream of either mushroom or cream of chicken. I love mushroom, but everybody doesn't love mushroom, so I'm going to lean towards cream of chicken. So smothered pork chops with stuffing, and I think I'm going to make some macaroni and cheese and some green beans. I think that's what's going to be for dinner. No, we have a problem. My son, all of a sudden, boo, he don't eat pork. Okay, so I'm telling the boy, like, I'm not trying to cook 2 things. I'm trying to cook 1 thing and be done with it. Thank God that I love to cook, so it doesn't really bother me. I love to cook. When you love to do something, it comes easy. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to make him a fish. He's so clumsy. I was thinking the other day that I should absolutely buy whiting, the fillet, the boneless, and keep it in the fridge. Here's the ambulance. That means the train left. I took the long way back, all the way around, honey, because, honey, I don't like to sit in nobody's traffic. My anxiety be on 1,000. Okay? But people crazy. I don't want to be all jammed up with a whole bunch of crazy people in their car. You don't know what they're mad about. I'll take the long way around and take you on my little ride with me. But yeah, I think I'm making my red snapper. Yep. And some macaroni and cheese and green beans. You'll like that. This smoothie is heavenly. Heavenly. It's like I'm seeing outside, but I'm not. It's weird. So anyway, I was gonna say anyway Facebook, anyway YouTube. What's going on? Oh my goodness. I need to talk to y'all more. I have so much to talk about. So much. I mean, it's a lot. It's like I'm overflowing. I actually want to sit down with someone and write a book. My life needs to be told in a book because it's a lot. I have a book to write. Yeah. So much on my mind, in my thoughts, and I just want to put it on paper. Look at this shit. As soon as I went all the way around, the train done. Look at the traffic moving slow, moving fast. Oh God. But anyway, that was a little ride that we took together. So yeah, I'm thinking about writing a book. Seriously. Because I have a lot to talk about in my life. For the we're gonna round it up at 25 years that I've been in America and I've been away from home, and just all my experiences when I was in the Bahamas, my transition here. It's been a road. Let me tell you, it's been a long road. It's been a long road. I've been through some things. God has really favored me because, honey, and given me the strength and the courage, because I'm telling you, it's not been easy. It's not been easy. Sometimes when I remember and I think back, I get overwhelmed. And lately it's been bad since my mom died. I think too much. I think about all the time that I lost with her, that I hadn't seen her for so many years. And then soon as I was able to see her, to visit, she just up and died. Just up and died. I'm like, seriously? Lady, we had plans. I was planning to come spend my birthday with you. I was planning to spend your birthday with you. I was planning to spend Christmas and New Year's with you, because we haven't done that for 20-something years. We had so many things planned. Crazy world we live in. Crazy world we live in. I'm just saying, like, ever since my mom died, I think I've changed a lot, because all I've ever seen her do is work and take care of her kids, which is what I'm doing. Well, I was doing, just working and providing for my family. But she just worked, and then she died. She never really did anything, went anywhere. She never really experienced life. She just focused on her kids. And that's not what God meant us to do, for us to do. He didn't mean for us to just work and then die. You know, He gave us an abundant life for us to take advantage of. I mean, we're all going to die. We know that. And some of us die young, some of us die old. And I've always prayed that, Lord, I want to grow old to see my grandbabies, to see my kids grow up and get married, you know. I mean, the Bible says, if you ask, you shall receive. If you speak out of your mouth the things that you want and need. So I always pray to Him. And I always pray also, I don't want Alzheimer's, because I work with people with Alzheimer's, and it's horrible to not remember your husband, your children, your family that love you so much. You're just looking at them like, who are you? Oh God, here come the trash truck. But did my husband put out the trash? Of course not. So, yes, we were meant to live an abundant life. We were not meant to come here and work ourselves to death and then die. We're meant to travel the world. When I worked in a nursing home, I seen all these people. They had photo albums of all the places that they went to throughout their lives. They traveled the world. They took photos. So even now they're in their 80s and their 90s, they can look back and say, in 1954, we were in London. In 1960, we were, in India. We were in Jamaica. We were somewhere. And that's what I want to do. I want to travel the world. I want to enjoy my children. And then I want to lay in my bed surrounded by my family and pass away. And that's what I wish for my mom. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. It breaks my heart. She did so much. She was a good woman. She was a good mother. She worked hard for us. And I just feel as if she didn't get a fair chance. But, I'm not going to question God. I mean, He knows what He's doing. And my daughter now has her grandmother because my daughter died when she was 17 months. So, my mom always pined for her. And now they're together. But people, listen, you have to live your life. Whatever it is that you want to do, it's never too late to start. Do it. You know what I mean? Time goes like this. While we're planning, other things is happening. So you got to get on the ball and do what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, I've had my YouTube since 2012. Some guy just, he texted me, was like, oh, your YouTube is old. Something. I'm like, sir, I've been on YouTube since 2012. I really didn't do anything on there. I just would do my little exercises here and there. I was not into YouTube like that. I mean, I was not into like talking on video or anything like that. You know what I mean? Not that I'm shy. I'm not really shy. I'm not shy. I will talk your head off. But I just wasn't into that at that time. You know what I mean? But as I've gotten older, I said, you know what? Let me post on my channel. Let me do little stuff or whatever. And then one day, voila, I got monetized. But I don't have a lot of views or anything because I don't post like weekly vlogs or anything like that. I do my little cooking here and there, and I do my little shorts and stuff. I just mostly do YouTube for fun, and just, it's like something to take my mind off of just regular life stuff, but yeah, I wasn't going to pick up the camera, but the train was there and here I am in the car. So I wanted to chit chat because since of lately I just been missing my mom. It's just a void in my life because every morning she would call me and she'd be like, good morning, Betty. She's the only one that calls me that, and I miss that so much. And it be times that she gets on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie. And I'll be like, Mom, the Bible says honor your parents and your days will be long. And I believe that's true. So instead of disrespecting my mother, I would tell her, I would say, you know what, I'm going to give you a week break. I'm going to give you 2 weeks break. I'm not going to do this negativity stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it. You know what I mean? You got to stop. And so I'll give her a break, and then she'll call me and call me and call me. So, don't take your parents for granted. Don't take anyone that you love for granted, actually. Treat every day like it's their last. Just love on your family and friends. I mean, if you have friends, But just love on your people. Spend time with them. And that's what I'm doing. I took a break from working so much. My husband is doing all the work and the overtime. Let him do it. I want to stay home for a little bit. Mentally, I am drained. I can't focus. It's like a part of me is gone forever. I try to focus, but I can't. You know what I mean? And cooking is a way for me to vent. So instead of cooking and giving it away like I normally do, I'm cooking and selling it so I can make a profit since I'm home and I'm not really working like I usually do. I was able to go to the bank this morning, make myself a smoothie in the morning. Normally, I'm gone from 8 in the morning to 10 at night, late. I'm always working. And I work too like that because it takes my mind off of stuff, because I wasn't able to like travel and visit my family. So I just immersed myself in working. But now that I'm able to, I'm just taking a break and, focus on me, focus on finding me again. Yep, just focus on me right now. But anyway, you guys have an awesome Monday, and whatever you want to do, start it now. Don't be shy. Don't let people talk you out of it, because people love to talk you out of stuff now. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're too old for YouTube. No, you're never too old for anything. You can go back to school. When I graduated from high school here in America, because I went to, what is it, like, I forgot what it's called, but I graduated with some man that was 80 something years old. He went and got his high school diploma. So it's never too late. You can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be, but you have got to start. You have got to get up and do it. You know what I mean? I believe that you have to get up and do it. The Bible says he will help those who help themselves. You know what I mean? And I've always did that. I've always helped myself. I push myself to limits that maybe in my head I know I can't reach, but I push myself. I'm like, girl, you can do it. Come on. You know what I mean? You can absolutely do it. The other day I changed my whole entire body. I went down to 175. I was ripped. I went to the gym all day long, every day. I ate clean. I was vegan for a year. And the body that I dreamed that I would have, I had it. You see what I mean? I could wear a bathing suit. I could wear crop tops all day long. So, you know, I had a tummy tuck in 2017 when I had my hysterectomy. I did both of them together because after having 5 kids, my belly was hanging. Okay, and I'm like, I'm not walking around like this. Hell no. And my husband was like, please don't do it. I'm like, sir, please move out of my way and go somewhere. I'm doing it. I was in surgery, I think they said for 7 hours, and I had an awesome tummy tuck. And I was able to wear crop tops. But even though I had a tummy tuck, I still worked out. You know what I mean? I still toned my body, and I still did the work. I put the work in. And when COVID came around, we couldn't go to the gym like we used to, like we wanted to. And then the gym in my neighborhood, they closed it. And the gym at the mall, I really didn't want to go. And I was having breathing problems. I didn't know what was going on with me, but I could barely catch my breath. And I was having panic attacks and anxiety attacks. And it was like a darkness was chasing me down. I'm like, what is going on? I can't breathe. I had to open the window and drive with the window open. And then I went to the emergency several times, and every time I went there, they put me in a room and they had their spacesuits on. Oh, she has COVID. But every time I tested, I never had COVID. And a year passed, and, it was bad. And so I finally went to a pulmonologist and I tested. Yeah, I had asthma, adult asthma, really bad asthma. I have albuterol, I have Ventolin, I have the breathing machine. I have all kinds of stuff for asthma. It's been bad. And so for those reasons, I wasn't even able to work out like I wanted to. And I gained the weight back. I wanted to bawl. You hear me? All my work was unraveled. So I had to start over. And then with all of this craziness going on, I had my thyroid removed because I had cancer in my thyroid, so they removed my thyroid. So I have no thyroid, so nothing to regulate my body. So now we have to go to drugs. And so now they're giving me Synthroid, and not doing anything. They kept changing the dosages, nothing. So now I started a new medicine called liothyroid, and that's supposed to help rev up my metabolism because my body isn't doing anything. It's just sitting here. I could not eat for 10 days and I wouldn't lose a pound. So it's been hard, but it's better to have life than have cancer. So, I had to get rid of the thyroid, and so that's that. So now I have to start all over, but I can do it. It's a journey that I've been doing for years. I fall off, I get back up, I fall off, I get back up. That's life, you know what I mean? your body changes as you get older also. And so I'm just hanging in there. So I'm not really hungry. I'm just sipping on my smoothie. And it's lunchtime, and I won't eat again until late in the evening when it's almost dinner time. I'll probably just have some protein and some veggies. I don't know, maybe another smoothie or my shake. But anyway, that's a little bit about me. I'm home, so I'm gonna go in the house, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great Monday.